I'm making this video because it's a requested video. Yeah! I love requests, and especially when it comes from my subscribers. And this particular subscriber, I would post her name, but I don't know if she wants me to or not. She watches a lot of my videos, and she's always leaving me comments, so I definitely wanted to make this video for her because she's just so awesome and amazing. So for some of you guys who just saw that, you're probably like, oh, you weren't that bad. Okay, yeah, I'm not going to complain. I was thankful for my shape, but going from 145 to 185, it was like, okay, so what I first did was, the first thing that I decided to do was like I guess the 3 meal thing that they say: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I first identified like what I made a plan for these 3. Breakfast, I've never been a breakfast person. People say it's like the best thing, like, the best meal to eat, make sure it's huge. And I didn't do any of that. I didn't really eat breakfast that often because it just didn't work out for me, getting up 8 o'clock in the morning and making breakfast. So if I did ever eat anything, it was oatmeal, the kind that was like all natural, no sugars. If I put any sweetening or anything, it was usually honey, a granola bar, or a fruit. That's basically what I did. And then for lunch, I was at work. Instead of eating fast food, what I end up doing is getting a TV dinner. Yes, I know they have a lot of sodium. So to combat that, instead of drinking the sodas that was in our company fridge, I drank the water out of the water cooler. So constantly throughout the day, I just kept drinking water, and I cut out all my sodas. And if I did ever drink any other type of liquid, I made sure it was like orange juice, apple juice, which I drank a lot of apple juice. Things like that for me, per se. So lunch, the TV dinners, I usually there's a lean cuisine that I sometimes used to get. I'll post on the side like the name of it. And then there's another one. It's a lean macro something, micro something. I can't think of the name. But anyway, I'll post the name of it right here. And basically they're only $1. So I would get the Alfredo one, Alfredo and broccoli, or I would get, like, they have these little tomato sauce with cheese, no meat. I'll post the link of what it's called there too. And that's all I used to eat, like a whole bunch of TV dinners for lunch. And it was great for me because I also figured out what's very important with losing weight is portion control. Like, seriously, if you want to lose weight, you can't be at the buffet line. It doesn't work. I'm not saying starve yourself, but be aware of what you're eating, and the amount of it is very important. So portion control helped a lot. And when I got home, that helped me out a lot because when I cooked, instead of like, just devouring it all, I started, learning how to eat leftovers and, portion it out and, making smaller portions than what I was accustomed to making. And also changed up my seasoning. Like, instead of using black pepper, I started using cayenne pepper. Instead of using salt, I started using garlic powder. I used like adobe seasoning to combat the salt. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't eat a lot of salt in my food. Yes, you're like, ooh, nasty. But trust, if you find other seasonings, you won't even know the difference. And if I did use any of the salt, I used just a tad bit. Oh, which was vegetable salt. I don't really know if it's good or not for you. But vegetable salt, I would use a little bit of it, and it worked fine for me. Um, yeah, and then as far as exercise, woo, yeah, I was a log on the rug when it came to exercise. Miss Renee, I don't run. You will not catch me on the treadmill. So what I did was on my lunch breaks, I would walk about 15 minutes, like whether it was around the building, behind my work at the pond. I would just walk, and you'll be surprised. Like walking 15 minutes, I swear, like I saw a bigger results the week that I did take those 15 minutes to walk. I saw that I would lose a lot more. And when I say walk, I mean I was on the phone walking. I mean I was not even sweating. I was just cruising. So I think that's important. And I know I touched on drink already, but sodas, like I cut out sodas completely. Water became my best friend and juice became my best friend. So that was the hard stuff. So the fun stuff that really helped me out is I would treat myself. At least twice a week, I would go to a fast food restaurant. And I would, whether it was KFC, Popeyes, which was my choice. I usually went to Popeyes and got the chicken strip meal with the red beans and rice. That was my treat. And, I would do ice cream one week, rotate. So I didn't really cut out all the fattening stuff. Like I still had a little bit of like, things like that. But I really was a lot more health conscious. I ate more grilled things. I ate more salads. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. Most important. Sorry. Snacking. I had to give up the cookies and the chips at work. So, here's my little secret. Right here. White vinegar. Or you can use apple cider vinegar. I like this one better. Saran wrap. That's it. 4 times a week, wrap your midsection. It works. Like someone told me this crazy little recipe. I laughed and then I tried it. I'm not laughing anymore. That's my little secret. But don't tell anyone. Shh. Okay, maybe a lot of people, but don't tell anyone I told you. That's my little secret. But in return, I instead started eating lots more carrots, celery, and fruit. Now, sometimes fresh fruit is a little hard to eat at work because it's a little messy. So even though some people don't like the taste of canned fruit, but they work just fine for me. And then they also have I'm gonna put the link right here, but Del's, I believe that's how you pronounce it. They have like the little fruit in a cup. I got those and they were a great substitute. And I'm telling you, like, even though this may sound like ill, but it's just like little simple things. And if you keep doing it every day, you'll lose the weight. And what I liked about it was I lost weight, but I didn't lose my curves. And that's what was important to me. Like, I didn't want to be no stick. And I didn't. And so, it was just like simple things. And even like the little stuff you hear, like, don't eat late at night. Like, it's true. Don't eat late at night. Like, at the most 8 o'clock, I would eat a full meal. And then if I got hungry, I would like eat carrots, like so literally, or get, some crackers and cheese, like little tiny things like that late at night. I would never have like big meals. And it helped me a lot. And I'm sure this is stuff that a lot of people say, but you just got to find what works for you, and you got to start off small. You got to like motivate yourself. Okay, what really motivated me a lot was looking at pictures of myself back in the days. Like I kept looking at it like, this is gone, this is dead. I can never be like that. Yeah, it's true. Once you get older, you'll never be 19 again. But you could still be that size as far as small, you know. It might not, you know, fit all back in the same place like it did before, but you can still look good and look decent with it. And like that was my motivation. Like I got to a point where I went shopping and I literally, like, I was a size 14, like coming from a size 6, a 6 to 14 in 2 months was like a reality check to me. Like I had to like get it together. And so that's what motivated me. So that's what began my weight loss and got me back to where I should have been at, you know? So I hope this is helpful to you. If you have any questions or whatever, anything you want to ask me, like, let me know. But this is for you. This is my weight loss journey. And thank you so much for watching. I hope this is what you wanted or you was asking about. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody.